Hi. I just love Sundays. Most people are taking it easy. There's not a bunch of, big things going on. Most people are off work and hardly anybody calls you for business. um, I'm out here getting ready to feed the birds and water the birds and all that stuff. It's a neat time of year, it really is. It's also that time of year where you got to take the hose down and winterize it, drain all the water out of it. I sure don't like to do that. Maybe if I leave it out, uh, it won't freeze. That's not going to happen. I always think of all kinds of great things to talk about on these vlogs, and then when it comes time for the camera to come on, I just completely forget what I was going to talk about. It's time for me to color this hair. The roots are really showing. But, we live with the choices we make, so. Well, doggone it, I can't remember what I was going to talk about. Anywho, I appreciate Tinfoil Chef's comments about my gripey vlog yesterday. That's a good idea. I appreciate that. And you too, Jesse. What Jesse said was to leave the camera and let it rest, if you want to call it that, and that it'll start working again. It just kind of got out of sync or whatever. And he was right. It appears that it's working just fine. So we'll see. The guy was curious about autofocus, and I told him, I said, I don't think I have autofocus on this thing. So I was thinking about uninstalling the software and then reinstalling it. I hadn't thought about that, but it's kind of like you just kind of hope it, works right, because I don't know if the camera, I think the computer would let it send another, receive another, quote, signal of the program off the actual camera here. I don't know. And then he said I could go to the website and check it out. So I might do that. But I have been able to get around it, so if I can just remember what, out of the 15 things that are on the program, which one I picked. Oh, 25 things there were on that program, I think, when I dropped down the screen. Anyway, I thought Dottie's little song was so cute. It was darling. I loved it. It was just neat. And like I said, I had 5 things to talk about. Come out here, fill this container with birdseed. Take just a half a minute doing something else, and there it goes. Right out the window. Well, what do you know? I guess this camera just needs some priming or something. You pull up a little bit of the program or something, and there it goes. It's working like it was. It's a temperamental little guy, that program, I suppose. But anyway, I remembered something I wanted to talk about that's really cool. So I'll split the video and add this in there. It's bright out here. I belong to this prayer group that's on the internet, and they do a live streaming video on Wednesdays at noon, and they're called the WWPs, Worldwide Prayers, and I just think that's cool. Well, anyway, she read one of the letters that she gets during the middle of the week, from between Wednesday and Wednesday, and one of them said that this lady felt very strongly that we need to pray for people with the grain elevators because of the grain coming in now. And I heard that and thought about it and, breathed a little prayer and, kind of went on. But it kind of stuck in my mind. So then yesterday I was looking at news on the internet, and it said that 3 people were killed in a grain elevator accident and 3 were missing. And I just sat there, couldn't believe it. Yeah, of course I believed it, but I just couldn't believe that that lady, knew ahead of time. So I just thought I'd enter this information to let you know that, seriously, I believe that God gives people insight into things that are going to happen before they happen. And the reason for that is so that they will pray about it. And there's a whole lot more I could say, but I'll just stop right here. So anyway, I thought that was really interesting. Okay, something else. I'm baking some butternut squash that's been sitting on the counter for days. So I'm real proud of myself. I cut that up, de-seeded it, bake it in the oven. It's going to be good. Put a little butter and brown sugar on that. Boy, that's going to be really good. Plus, it's loaded with vitamin A, which is good for repair of tissues. Anywho, the other thing is, I came in from the videos outside. I'm sitting in here on the webcam and wanted to let you know that I plugged in the Bloggy to upload, make the video, and guess what? It's working like it was before. I don't know what's going on, but I'm glad. So, situation resolved. Alright. Listen to that little bird. I'm going to feed them. Maybe they know I'm going to feed them. So anyway, alright, well I'm going to quit here. And everybody take care. And catch you later. Alright, bye.